Welcome back. So, Libra, this is your November reading. Not going to be for all of you, but if it does resonate, please do like, share, and subscribe. And let's see what we got going on for you, Libra. First card out. Woo! Fell to the floor. Oh, no. We have the energy of Capricorn here, okay? So some of you might have that somewhere in your birth chart or dealing with someone who has that in their birth chart, and or it's just simply the energy that will be influencing you during this time period, okay? So Libra, this energy is a more serious energy. It's a more authoritative type vibe. It's definitely someone who's keeping it real, you know what I'm saying? So you might be keeping it real this month, you know? I feel like this is all about traditions and structures. It's about our accomplishments, feeling badass, you know? It's kind of boss mode type of vibe is what I'm getting here. It is very down to earth, but, you know, watch that energy, because certainly if you take it too far, it can be somewhat rigid or over judgmental, pessimistic, things like that. So you don't want to take it there, right? You want to keep it high vibrating. Keep it serious, but also keep, you know, your wits about you. So let's see what else we have out for you, Libra. Sign of Libra. So Libra, yeah, you have the Strength card out. That's what I was just talking about. So really strong masculine energy that you're bringing forward, whether you're male or female, okay? This is like, you know, like I said, boss mode type of energy. This is someone who's able to tackle a lot. You may have a lot to tackle during this time period. It also talks about kind of taming that inner beast, right? We all have a little bit of an inner beast in us. And then the Judgment card here. So, sorry. Man, as soon as I started the video, I started having problems with my throat chakra. So some of you may have not been standing up for yourself or sticking up for yourself or speaking up in the past, but I feel like coming into November, it's like, you know, no more of that, right? You're making decisions, sticking with them. Judgment card out now, Strength card here. And like I said, it's a very ambitious, authoritative type of vibe that I feel you're going to be bringing. The Judgment card is also like wanting to be freed from the social standards, right? From the obligations that other people put onto us. Wanting to be freed from labels, you know, whether that's labels you put on yourself or labels that other people have put on you. You know, it's kind of this vibe, Libra, of like, I know who I am. You know, you don't tell me who I am. I tell you who I am. You know, it's a very upfront vibe, right? So I like that. Moon card out now. You have several major arcana, so I feel like the energy is intense, right? And Libra, I feel like you don't get labeled as like an intense zodiac sign, but I feel Libras do have an intensity to them in the way that they think and communicate, right? So I feel that here. The Moon card is also talking about, you know, it's like taking a look inside of yourself and deciding, like I said, who you want to be and who you're going to be moving forward, right? So it's also tapping into subconscious energy here, tapping into your inner self, your inner world. It talks about emotions, and some of you may want to suppress emotions during this time period, or maybe like filtering what you show the world, because I feel like you want to be taken seriously, Libra, during the month of November. Yeah, and then the Chariot here. So I feel like this is a softer energy coming out now. This is the inner parts of a Libra. So don't get me wrong. I feel like you're in tune with your emotions. You're in tune with your intuition during this time period, your softer nature. But externally, what you're showing is, you know, a very, like I said, authoritative, ambitious type of energy, right? 10 of Cups here, yeah. You know, wanting that emotional fulfillment. I see movement forwards towards emotional fulfillment, maybe having time with family, friends, wanting to be surrounded by that energy, you know, but not drowned by the energy. Does that make sense? Like, I think that, you know, as always, Libra, you're looking for that balance there. You have the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Cups out now. So, I feel like it'll be easy to try and detach from emotions during this time, even though I feel like there's a lot of emotional energy here. I feel like what's trumping that is this more serious, more strength energy, more ambitious energy. So, you know, if you get too wrapped up in that, if you get too caught up in that, though, you may end up like kind of isolating or emotionally detaching or needing to emotionally detach at the end of November in particular. So let me see what this is about. Yeah, Nine of Wands. So I think be careful too, you know, like I said, with the words that you choose during this time frame, because I do feel, you know, you will be held accountable for that. The Nine of Wands in this deck talks about reaping what you sow, right? So yeah. I feel like Libra, you know, if you have been secretly judging self, then I feel like, you know, there's a karmic process going on an internal, emotional, and spiritual level that you're trying to tackle self-doubt or whatever it is that you're questioning here. And being surrounded by things that you love or people that you love will help pull you out of that energy during this time frame. Travel may also be a possibility for some of you. Because, yeah, I feel like by the end of November, you're going to want to emotionally kind of distance yourself, have some time alone, like a rest period, Six of Swords out, right? And it's like, you know, I just heard trying to escape that. Trying to escape that. Is that from a song? I don't know. Maybe I'll come back to it. I think you're trying to escape, you know, getting stuck in your head. Yeah, as I say that, the Eight of Swords. I think you're trying to escape that feeling that... Yeah, that indecisiveness type of energy, right? So, you know, I think it might be necessary to spend some time alone. You might have a lot of thoughts running through your minds, lots of ideas, but I feel like, you know, you're really wanting to think things through during this time period because, like I said, whatever you're putting into motion now will come to, you'll see it and come to fruition probably within 9 months, I feel. Okay, so I have that here. You know, watching your thoughts, watching your communication, like I said. I love that the Ten of Cups is here and that Judgment showed up. So making the decision to follow where your happiness is, you know, and weighing that out during this time period. If you've been waiting on any sort of decision to come through, I see that coming through in November. Yeah, laying old BS to rest. That's what I feel that this month is about. Laying it to rest. Being more assertive in who you are. You know, it's like you have this softer energy here. But you're kind of closing that off. Trying to actually escape that during this time frame. Because I feel like you want to put that to rest, right? You want to be more in control, more moving forward. Like I said. So, I like this energy for you, Libra, you know, but watch your thought patterns this month because I feel like, you know, you don't want to get stuck into negative thinking and get overwhelmed by that during this time period. I think that there's a lot to be grateful for, honestly, during November. You know, Wheel of Karma here, and then reaping what you sow. Karma will definitely be in play during this time period. So, like, on that note, you know, be careful of the judgments you place on other people, right? So, like, if you don't want to be labeled something, then you can't talk out of both sides of your mouth and then go around labeling other people. Do you know what I'm saying? So, I feel like, yeah, that's what the karmic energy is talking about, right? So I see some, yeah, detaching definitely towards the end of the month on an emotional level. You got some difficult decisions to make. I see that, but you're making those decisions this upcoming month, or you're receiving the information in order to do that. Okay, whether that's in career or love. And really intense energy here for you. I love that this card says badass. I didn't make that up. That's what it says right there. Can you see it? Probably not. I think the camera flips it, but you know, I got a song in my head. I'm in my head, I'm checking my nails. Baby, how you feel? Feeling good as hell. Feeling good as hell. Was that Lizzo? All right, so Libra, going into the next part of the reading is the person you're dealing with during this time frame. If you're not dealing with anyone in specific, then this is where the reading ends for you. For the rest of you, here's where it continues. You have a person here, Libra, that's very guarded. You know, they're of two minds about whatever's going on in their life, maybe not wanting to share information with you. They may have some endings going on, or, you know, feel like they're not important, is what I heard. Whether that's to you or to someone else. They want some sort of new beginning. This person has somewhat of a naive energy about them, or somewhat of a childish energy, okay? I feel like this person has been through a lot, okay? And they're feeling that to some degree or another during this time frame. But I feel like they're coming into this energy of, you know, kind of having a new start, new beginning, healing themselves, really reaching for their goals, reaching for the things that they want, wanting to reach a hand out to you, star energy here, or like I said, reaching for the stars. I mean, I feel like this person isn't really certain of where it's going to go, but I feel like they're ready to put the work in during this time frame. There's a lot of heaviness in this person, both mentally and physically, you know, that needs to be healed during this time frame. They got the Moon card too. So you had the Moon card. They had the Moon card. Same card, different deck. So like I said, there's a lot of internal emotional things going on here. A lot of subconscious. You might be subconsciously connected to this person. Do you know what I'm saying? Like on a spiritual level, this could be somebody you're very connected with, where you kind of feel each other's thoughts or emotions maybe. This could be someone where like you just know when you need to check on them, or something to do with that. Wheel of Fortune, oh my gosh. So you had the Wheel of Fortune as well. This person has karma here as well. You might have a karmic tie to this person. I feel they're kind of stuck. It's interesting because here they are like wanting to reach for the stars, willing to work for it, but then they're also stuck, and I feel like it's on an emotional level. I feel like this person doesn't want to put their guard down, okay? Nine of Wands. This is kind of being in a waiting energy or defensive. It's a very stagnant energy, and then you came out here, the Justice card. They may be waiting on you. It's like a constant tug of war, either internally or with this person, okay, to get them to open up emotionally. And I feel like this has really caused heartache at times, you know, and what was needed was honest communication about feelings instead of deception and waiting energy, okay, or hiding, you know, true feelings, not communicating that. And it's really caused a problem here, whether for this person or with the both of you, if this is someone you know, you're currently partnered with or have in your life. Doesn't have to be intimate. It could be anyone in your life. So I feel like that's where I feel like you're emotionally kind of distanced. You're kind of more like in, okay, authoritative mode. I'm going to go after my goals, get my ambitions, feeling good as hell. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like in order for you to do that, that might be why you're kind of emotionally distancing or detaching from this situation, you know, because this is heavy energy on this side. And it's highly stagnant, and it's interesting because like on a really subconscious level, this person wants healing. This person wants a new opportunity or a new beginning. They're not speaking. Like my throat chakra's been bothering me since I started this video. Not speaking their truth, and it keeps them trapped into their own mind and their own emotions. I think that karma's here on both sides to say, okay, it's time. You know, things are going to have to shift now. The timing is here. But it's not being listened to, or it's not, they're like, this person's not doing the movements they need to do. They're still kind of like at war inside about whether to emotionally open up, I feel. Still not sure, still going back and forth, something of two minds, like I said earlier. And I feel like you're over here, like, you want to escape, I feel, this situation. And put it to rest. Like, you're ready to lay it to rest, Libra. Like, just, it is what it is, you know, that type of vibe. And you're more focused on, some of you, travel, ambitions, career, earthly matters, things that, family, you know, things that bring you true happiness. Yes, and this person's in a very dark energy. They need to seek higher guidance to pull themselves out of this 5 of Cups here. Might be going through depression. Okay. Focused on a loss here. Or what they don't have. You know, and needing to see the bigger picture. See the higher guidance. And Libra, I feel like you may have tried to give this person advice in the past, and you know, that's not what they wanted, right? And I think that's what your last reading was about. This person wanted really just someone to hear, not advice. And I feel like that, you know, that could be also why you're kind of not poking at the situation, right? You're kind of detaching from it, like, let it come around when it's ready to come around. Let this person come around when they're ready to come around. But I see that this person is still going back and forth and still struggling here during this time frame. Struggling to open up emotionally. That's what it's all about. Being honest and true to their emotions. To the connection that they feel, I feel. Especially if this is intimate. You know. And seeking that healing here. So that's what I have for you, Libra. Zodiac signs you might be dealing with. I have Aquarius, Libra or Gemini, Aries, Sagittarius, Pisces, Leo, Cancer, Taurus, Capricorn. Those are the predominant cards I see, but it's a general reading, so it can be any zodiac sign, okay? But I hope you enjoyed that, Libra. Please check out my social media account links down in the description box below. Give me a like, share, and subscribe. Check out my other YouTube if you want to chat with me. I do chats there. Check out my shop. If you click on the little pink hoodie, it'll take you into my shop, and you can see if you like anything in there. You can get your own hoodie in any color with your tarot card and zodiac sign printed on the back. They're pretty neat. Check them out. Till next time, wishing you the best, and namaste.